First pitch is just minutes away from Progressive Field in Cleveland. The Twins and the Indians are on their way next. We've got baseball for you this afternoon from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, here's a couple of guys that are making their season debut. Now, they've just been watching these first few games, so you know they're itching to finally get out there and pitch. So we'll see what they've learned, and we'll also see which guy gets off to a good start.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins. As Ron Gardenhire's starting nine will look like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Alex Presley will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
First pitch, 3-0.
A swing and a miss. Two quick strikes to start his afternoon.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. So the leadoff man is aboard to start the series. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Pedro Florimon will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ballgame. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. One-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Joe Mauer will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
There goes the runner. Hit and run on there, but this is chopped foul at the plate, so he'll be forced to return. On the move again from first. And this one's in the dirt. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
Well, it's almost impossible to get the runner on a pitch in the dirt. And here, he's just making sure that this ball doesn't get by him to the backstop. So you see, he turns his glove over, gets big, and just tries to keep the ball in front of him, and he'll keep that runner from getting any further.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. For Presley, his first bag of the year here in the early going. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Swinging a high chopper towards first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot with his swing right there, but at the very least, he does move that runner up 90 feet now with 2 away.
Josh Willingham will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away to pick up the first run of the ball game from third base. Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunities, and he comes through big time right there.
Oswaldo Arcia will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Whew, that's a gift.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Just a good job of going with the pitch there. You see it's on the outside part of the plate, and with the bases empty, that third baseman's a good 15 to 20 feet off the line. So this is not much more than a routine ground ball, but he's got no shot at getting to it. And a pretty feeble effort that time, as this is tapped in front of the mound.
Throw on to Swisher at first will take care of him, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Twins are in front, 1-0. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. And on the mound to greet these guys. There you see the numbers for the veteran right-hander Kevin Correa. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. Standing in is the leadoff man, Michael Bourne, as he'll get things started in the home half of the first.
For the Tribe, center fielder, Michael Bourne.
And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. And he's not stopping. He's trying for it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Yeah, and you could sort of sense this one coming. I mean, once this thing hits off the wall and they have a little bit of trouble out there with it, he decides he's just going to keep right on going. And he winds up scoring on the inside the park home run.
Michael Brantley will get his first chance here. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out.
And a good job there of bouncing back after the home run. He looks to be unfazed by it. So he goes right back to business and gets the pop-up to the next guy.
Jason Kipnis will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, first baseman,
Nick Swisher will get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. fouled straight back. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field, all tied at 1-1. Trevor Plouffe leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, Trevor Plouffe.
Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The speculation, of course, with whomever the third baseman is to begin the season is that he's essentially just keeping the seat warm for one of their 2 top prospects, as the Twins should be all set with budding superstars at third base and in center field. Fouled back. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Osmeil Pinto will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Brian Dozier will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. Now here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Alex Presley will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Now here's a ball very softly hit to the left side. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Pedro Florimon will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Too low, 1-0.
Come on, Indians.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Go Indians.
And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. David Murphy will stand in, and he wore the collar back on Wednesday, taking an 0 for 5 in that ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Let's go, Cleveland.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, a tough play. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out.
Well, that's highway robbery right there. Boy, if he doesn't knock this thing down, I don't think there's any chance the second baseman was going to be there in the hole. And not only does he make a great play, but he also hits his pitcher right in stride, which is not always as easy as it looks.
Yan Gomes will stand in for the first time here. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Let's go, Indians. Here we go.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Come on now. Here we go.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Presley will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop,
Asdrubal Cabrera will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 4 in Wednesday's ball game. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, what do you think now, Todd?
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Let's go, Cabrera.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over.
Get the scorecard.
Indians go down 1-2-3. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Joe Mauer settles in to start things out for Minnesota.
Let's go, drive. Let's go, drive.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Are you crazy? Indians.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there.
Away.
2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Bourne is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Willingham.
Josh Willingham will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
Woo!
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Woo! Blow 'em away.
Good action to the cutter, but he lays off, and the count goes to 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Who needs to see us?
And a curveball that time, but it's grounded foul. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in for the first time. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
Designated hitter, Lonnie Chisenhall.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Carlos Santana will get his first opportunity now.
Baseman, Carlos Santana.
And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Under it is Kubel, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 2 outs here so far. Offensively, that's not the kind of inning you want in a tie ballgame. You need to make him work at least a little bit out there.
Michael Bourne will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the looks of a very quick inning. But at least he's been able to stretch his at-bat out a little bit.
The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Jason Kubel will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Jason Kubel.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Two and 0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And this one finds the corner for strike 1. Two and 2 now.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch coming. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Strike 3 call, and that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Josmil Pinto will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Oh, and he misses it. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Michael Brantley will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Jason Kipnis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
The 3-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Ran 1 in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Now batting, first baseman, Nick Swisher.
Nick Swisher will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. You gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
David Murphy will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Let's go, Indians.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
One strike.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. And he sits on the curveball there and hammers it to deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
All you have to do here is go back to that 2-out walk. I mean, without that, this guy wouldn't have even gotten a shot here in the inning. So here's another instance where losing your focus on the mound can really come back to haunt you.
Yan Gomes will try it again. He flew out his first time. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 Indians. Brian Dozier will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
The splitter is right there, so he climbs back to 2-1. Now here it comes. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Payoff pitch coming. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he changes up on him here and gets him to lift one into shallow center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Alex Presley will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game.
Come on now, drive.
And here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner goes for second. In the dirt here. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Up next for the Twins, shortstop, Pedro Florimon.
Pedro Florimon will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Goes the other way with a fastball, and this is in the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. as Drupal Cabrera will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
The shortstop, Drupal Cabrera.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And Correa starts him with a fastball here, good for strike one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, he nearly got him with the last pitch, and now this one does come in and get him pretty good. I think I'd be angry, too. That's just not right.
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Here we go.
2-0, and he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
Let's go, try.
And there he goes towards second. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's his swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Presley will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Carlos Santana will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. There goes Cabrera. Grounded to third. And nobody's home. It's a base hit. Throw into third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Michael Bourne will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And he takes ball 1. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
And Bourne will take it again, and it's 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
The 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Remember, this guy homered off him earlier in the ball game, so he may be a little gun-shy this time around. Understandable.
Here comes Ron Gardenhire ambling out of the Twins dugout. And that's going to be all for his starter, Kevin Correa. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Samuel Deduno is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Michael Brantley will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Come on, face it now!
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. One pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But a great diving catch, and this could be a double play.
Yeah, there's a ball right there, not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
Jason Kipnis will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And that's really a no-win situation out there on the mound. You can't lay one in there because a guy like this could hit the ball into the parking lot, but you definitely don't want to give him a free run. And now he's got to turn right around and deal with another bases-loaded situation here.
Nick Swisher will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
And I'm not generally in favor of pitching changes in the middle of an at-bat, but with the bases loaded, you got to get someone in there that can throw a strike.
And Swisher will lay off again, showing good discipline here. It's 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Boy, you start to feel for him out there on the mound. It's getting tough to watch. But what's surprising is that he's still even out there.
David Murphy will stand in. The 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Well, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. Bourne scores. Kipnis scores. Now the relay home. It's not in time. 3 runs have scored, and they've opened things up even further.
And you know, guys, I think it's safe to say now that this ball game is getting away from them now. This is going to chase everybody home. It's a 3-run double. And you know what? If I look up there to section 311, I'm pretty sure I can see a fat lady singing.
Yan Gomes will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Joe Mauer will stand in now to lead things off in the Minnesota 6th.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Josh Willingham will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Here we go, Indians!
And this is fouled back and out of play. And there's ball 2 now.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
3-1.
Now, let's get a K right here.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. To Cabrera for 1. Back to Swisher, but it's a bit too late as they can't get the back end.
Well, this is a much easier play for a left-handed first baseman to make, especially when you're charging in like that. He doesn't have to turn his back to the play, so he gets a good gauge on whether he still has time or not, and he's able to fire onto second base in time to get that force out.
Jason Kubel will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Oh, and he squares up on this one as it's hit high and deep out to straightaway right field. And hey, don't write these guys off just yet. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
This is a good sign for these guys. They need him to have a bounce-back season after last year, and he's got his first home run here.
Trevor Plouffe will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Trevor Plouffe.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he reaches up and tomahawks this to short. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw on to first baseman Swisher, and the side is retired. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Indians 8 and the Twins 3. Caleb Thielbar will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Caleb Thielbar.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
Here we go.
On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And that will find the seats, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. Carlos Santana will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Michael Bourne will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Now this is popped up, but should be playable behind the plate for Pinto. Pinto looks up and reins it in for out number 2.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop-out.
Michael Brantley will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time. And a high strike there, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And he misses there, 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
The 1-2. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Indians get one on the home run by Cabrera. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the back here in Cleveland. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Osmeal Pinto will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Osmeal Pinto.
Let's go, Brad.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Seemed to me like the wheels were coming off for this guy a bit in the 6th inning. Any surprise he's back out there for the 7th?
A little. I mean, this deep into a start, that's usually when you say, we'll let the bullpen take care of it from here. Apparently, though, they think he's got something left.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. That's on the outside corner, count 2-2. Line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
If I'm managing this team, I don't need to see much more. I mean, he's given him a good outing, but judging by how hard that last ball was hit, I don't think he has a whole lot left.
Brian Dozier will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner at first with no outs here. Swinging a hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit.
And hey, you know what? This game is not over. I mean, if these guys can string a few hits together, they can get right back in this.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching for
call
the
to the
Indians,
bullpen now, and they'll make a
number
move for the
35,
left-hander here.
Mark Zepchinski.
Alex Presley will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this will be fouled away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Pedro Florimon waits on deck. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Murphy is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Here's another instance of a ball actually hit too hard to try to score on. He doesn't have to go all that far to make the play here, so it's probably a wise decision not to test his arm.
Pedro Florimon will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this is on the ground toward the hole. He's got it. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
Oh, man, this would have been one heck of a double play if they just could turn it. Look at the quick reactions down there at third base. Then he pops up to his knees. He gets the throw off to second, but then that return throw comes in just a little too late to get them both. In my book, still a great play.
Joe Mauer will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. And this is fouled straight back. Now a ball lined to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Boy, do you want a wake-up call as an infielder? How about this one? That's just a duck and cover there.
Josh Willingham will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Fouled back. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to Swisher at first will take care of him, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for 1. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Indians 9 and the Twins 4. Ryan Presley will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Ryan Presley.
Jason Kipnis will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman, Nick Swisher.
Nick Swisher will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a base hit.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
David Murphy will stand in now with 5 RBIs to his credit already and a chance to add on some more.
And you know, Matt, the way he's attacked the baseball so far, why stop now?
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
In the end, this will be an RBI single off the wall, but it could have and probably should have been a whole lot more.
Yan Gomes will stride in, rounded out his last time through. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
2-0 now. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
That's a borderline strike right there, and I think that he had 1 step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
As Drupal Cabrera will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. The Dozier for one. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cleveland's out in front, 10-4. Vinny Pistano will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Oswaldo Arcia will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And hey, don't write these guys off just yet. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Well, these guys still have some work to do, but this is a good start. Leadoff home run, cuts one off the lead, but they're still going to need to manufacture a few more to get back in this ball game.
Jason Kubel will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
In there, and it's 0-1. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Base is empty here with nobody out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Now the 1-2. Cabrera there for this one at short. A few steps to his left. He's got it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws his man out at first. That play is well done.
Now here's the first pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Bourne is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Osmil Pinto will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Indians 10 and the Twins 5. Jared Burton will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Jared Burton.
Lonnie Chisenhall will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Designated hitter, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And they have trouble with it in right center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Carlos Santana will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. For Chisenhall, he's at second with his second double of this young season. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Up high. 2-1 now. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Michael Bourne will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he waits on the changeup there and pulls it to fairly deep right field. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And they will not get the speedy Bourne. He's got a triple.
Adding on to their lead right here, he'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game now.
Matt Guerrier will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Michael Brantley will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A little bit outside, 2-1. Pause, now the pitch. And looked like the cut fastball there as it's hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
And at this point, every added run just makes it more and more likely that they're going to get out of here with a victory. And they tack on one more here on the sacrifice fly.
Jason Kipnis will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. And that's in there for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9th inning coming up. The Indians lead it 12-5. Brian Dozier will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
First pitch coming. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Brantley is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
You know, and unless these guys can turn things around quickly, it's starting to look like this winning streak is going to come to an end at 3 games.
Alex Presley will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. That misses 1-2. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Up next for the Twins,
Pedro Florimon will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game.
He swings at everything. Throw it any way you want.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Get him down.
The next pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And the Tribe were led offensively this afternoon by this guy, David Murphy. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 12-5. So long from Cleveland.
The winning pitcher is Zach McAllister. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Kevin Correa. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely.